Hello, hello there, my beautiful Sagittarians. How are you? So today we started out with a little bit of some rough energy. Well, not really. We had Temperance come out, and Temperance is Archangel Michael, the angel of balance and harmony and protection. But that's also your card, Sag. But I wanted to say that as I was shuffling the cards before we get into it, as I was shuffling the cards, one of them fell out. And, when I post them on Instagram, it's just, a couple of minutes. It's not a full thing. So I didn't have time to stop and pick it up and look what it was. But afterwards, I actually picked it up and it was the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So usually when there's an angel of protection, that could be that there's another outside force or influence outside of you, or this is you. The Queen of Wands in reverse can be, kind of a chaotic energy. It can be, a nasty type of energy. It could also be that Archangel Michael with Temperance is coming in to protect you from that. Okay, very quickly to protect you from somebody else's negative influences or, possible negative thoughts or witchcraft, whatever it is that you want to take it as Okay, with the Five of Pentacles. So it's almost like an energy of someone trying to protect you from being within this energy. Okay, so just as a warning, just as a precaution, make sure that you definitely protect your money, protect your health, protect your family, protect those things. You could do that by saging. You could do that definitely by praying, but just know that you are protected, Sag. Okay. So if you're feeling down, you're feeling sick, if you feel yourself, just like kind of in a very negative mood, just, listen, do things differently. Look to a more positive side. Whenever a negative thought, creeps in and you know that it's not yours, force it out. Okay, just immediately think of something happy. Okay, so let's find out what needs to be surrendered, because I have my surrender cards out here for Sag before we pull into the tarot. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Okay, so surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so when you're tired, you're in a very low vibrational type of energy where, if you're not sleeping properly and you're just not alert and you're not awake, how are you driving the wheel of your own car? You know what I'm saying? You can't just leave it up to outside forces to help, to get you through your day or coffee or whatever it is. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Okay, so there it is right there. This is being backed up. This negative thinking may not be coming from you, especially if there is a Queen of Wands reverse energy that's around you, or this could just be you. This is why you're in this low vibrational energy, is because you're thinking negatively. You may be thinking that, everything, the outside world that's around you, okay, is doing so much better than you, or that everybody else has so much more. You really need to, just know that you're working on things. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing in your life. At least I hope you are. Okay? If there's one thing that you should be doing is resting and sleeping. So you know what? Let the clowns go play in the carnival. Okay? Let them sit there and talk and wish negativity and try to influence and this and that. But just remember, only believe half of what you see. Actually believe less of what you see. So if it looks like everybody else on the outside world has everything together and everybody's, doing things and Sagi's kind of like left out, that could be for a reason. Okay? Because you have other things that you need to be focusing on and concentrating on. Okay? Let the clowns, that's what Spirit said, let the clowns play in the carnival. Okay, because eventually you got to wash that clown makeup off, and then it just goes right back to where it was. Because a lot of what you've been stuck in with that negative ill feeling is because of who you've been around, Sagittarius. Okay, it's not all you. It's because of who you've been around, and they're stuck in that continuous cycle, right? Surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay. So if you have, like I said, if you have a lot of projects going on, or you have a lot of ideas coming to you, or you have a lot of things that are going on, you can't control what other people do. You may want to take control of the situation because you're usually Sag, if anything. You're usually the mastermind of a lot of ideas and a lot of, of that fire energy, because you also had the Knight of Wands, that was coming through. You don't want to burn yourself out and sabotage things by coming in too quickly or too forcefully on people. Okay, or this could be somebody doing this to you, Sag, where you kind of ruin a good thing before it got a chance to get off the ground, and then all you're left with playing with is the clowns in the carnival, okay, who don't want to get things done, who want to see you fail, who want to see, you fall flat on your face. You have all your players lined up, the new people that are coming into your life, so you don't want to be stuck in negative thinking and being tired because you're just trying to control too much, okay? You can't control what people outside of you do, but you can control what you do and say, okay? So let's get one more card before we break into the tarot and figure out what's going on. One more. What else needs? Thank you. Oof. Geez, Spirit is talking to you today. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Okay, so listen. Everybody knows who the boss is, okay? Everybody knows who comes up with things. Everybody knows who says what. Everybody knows, where it came from, especially if your name is on it, Sag, okay? If your name is on it and the words came out of your mouth, that's all anyone needs to know, okay? You don't have to constantly keep going around and saying, oh, I came up with that idea, or that was, because you know what that does? That further pushes you away from achieving your goals, because you're spending so much time in despair and sorrow and feeling like, well, who the hell is this person to say that they came up with this idea, or this person's doing the same thing that I'm doing? You don't want to do that, because then that's pushing you further away from achieving what you need to achieve. Because you're so busy worrying about, well, how did they come up with that? Or how did they do that? Or that was my idea, or this is my thing, or, you know what I mean? Don't worry about that, okay? Everything is going to fall in place as it should. You've set the table, now let the people come to eat, okay? And as long as you know that you set the table, nobody can come and take what's yours, all right? If that makes sense. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, so let's figure out what's going on here. Okay. So, in clarification of Temperance, why did Temperance come out? What needs to be balanced in Sagittarius' life, Spirit, please and thank you. Balance and harmony. Okay, going backwards. Six of Swords. Having trouble moving on, being stuck, because the afternoon read talked about death in reverse. That's stuck and stagnant energy. This is somebody returning home, but it's also an energy of being stuck and stagnant. Okay, not being able to move forward, not being able to move on, not being able to get out of, this negative thinking, this negative energy. Okay, where is this negative energy coming from? What is influencing this negative energy? I love these cards. I don't really use them, but since I started out juggling. Make a decision, Sag. This is trying to this is balance your life, work balance. Now we have two cards of balance. It's because balance, okay? The Two of Pentacles, okay? Well, I'm dropping things over here. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is about making choices, having too many options, okay? But also, multitasking. You're having so much trouble moving forward because you're taking on too much. That's where the ego is coming in. That's when the control is coming in. Because you're not controlling what you're putting out there, what you're doing. You're deflecting it onto other people. Okay, and that's not going to be a good thing, because it end up sabotaging it. So when you have too many choices, too many options, you can't take them all on, Sag. You have to pick one or two and go that way. You have to make a decision as to what you're going to do, because when you don't do that, you get stuck. How many times have we started a project, okay, and then somebody calls us up, hey, do you want to do this? And you say yes, or hey, because we want to be, our name on everything. Put your name on one thing that you create and manifest that, as opposed to so many different things that don't go anywhere. Okay. Now I know I'm being a little bit rough on you, Saggy, but I'm a Sag and I'm taking my own advice. Okay. So let's see. Two of Pentacles. How can we balance out these options? How can we balance things? What can Sagittarius do? Thank you. Okay. Let go of the heartache. Let go of this broken heart. Heal. Okay. The three of Swords in reverse. Okay. I actually read a different meaning for what the Three of Swords in reverse actually meant the other day, and it made a lot of sense. This has to do with, apologies, healing after a loss, and recovery. Okay. This could be somebody that's coming into you to apologize, or this, because this person may have juggled you, or they moved away, or they're coming home, they juggled you, and to apologize. So this has to do with many different things. Does this have to do with a person, or does this have to do with Sag? What is Sag? Yeah. Two of Cups. Yeah. It has to do with partnerships, friendships. It has to do with a relationship. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is somebody is coming back after juggling a situation, having many options to apologize and make an offer. Okay. But what does this offer? What does this offer have to do with? What does this offer have to do with? What does this person want? Seven of Pentacles. They want to invest. Seven of Pentacles. They want to make an investment. Okay. This could also be an apology for somebody coming in for delaying you, for delaying your success, for, yeah, I mean, but it's also an investment. This is about waiting for somebody. Somebody could definitely be coming in to apologize for keeping you waiting, for making this offer. Somebody could be wanting to come in to work with you. Okay. Somebody, so Spirit could be overall saying, listen, surrender your ego, surrender your desire to control people, because you can't control what this person says or does, or how long it takes, or whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, Judgment is still in the reverse. Okay, so let's clarify this Three of Swords here. What is this Three of Swords in reverse? What is this a person apologizing for? Okay, I will in a second. Right. Five of Swords. Apologizing, abusive relationship. This could have to do with family. It doesn't have to do with a lover. The Five of Swords can have to do with, defeating others unfairly, being mentally manipulative, for just being a bully, for being and then we have this surrender your need to control people. So this is either your energy or their energy, Sag. Take it as a resonance. For being a bully, for trying to dominate, for being abusive. So this could be, is this person outside of Sag, or does it have to do with Sag? Let's see what comes out. Is this person outside of Sag? The Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant. The Hierophant, okay. Doesn't really necessarily answer the question. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. Okay. Because, listen, Judgment is in reverse. It's staring me in the face. So I think that has to do with that. This person doesn't want to be judged, by you. This person wants to be able to come in and apologize and just, I'm sorry, and let them speak their truth, as opposed to judgment, as opposed to, not wanting to face the consequences for things. But see, it doesn't necessarily work that way. This person had a fear of change. This person, made an error in judgment. And because of the Hierophant being here, this could have been somebody that they spoke to about this. This could have been someone who was in authority. They could have prayed on this. It could have been, some sort of a spiritual awakening that they had where they saw this situation differently and now they want to come in to apologize. So the Two of Cups, what's up with the Two of Cups here for Sagittarius? Ace of Wands. So this is a brand new passionate beginning. This person is bringing you an offer of passion. So this definitely has to do with romance. It definitely has to do a romantic offer. Seven of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles. The High Priestess. So you have to use your judgment. You have to trust your gut, your intuition. When this person comes to you to give you an apology and they're coming to you, with, the Ace of Wands, because we did have the Knight of Wands also before. So this person could come rushing in. The Knight of Wands, can be a very romantic, sexual type of relationship, but it's also an energy of ideas as well, too. So this person could be coming in to, make it an offer to you to work with you or to establish, some sort of an idea with you. That's in the creative part, but you need to, use your intuition. Is this going to be a good idea or a bad idea? So take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay. High Priestess, what do we need to know? What do we need to know, High Priestess, about this Ace of Wands? Thank you. Sagittarius. Ooh. So this is like competition. This is like obstacles. Right? There could be some challenges with this. Where are these challenges coming from? Where are these challenges coming from? What are these obstacles we need to know about, High Priestess? King of Cups. So emotional and manipulation. King of Cups in reverse. This is, an emotional, because we had a card of bullying and abuse, and now we have another card over here of emotional manipulation. Okay? So is what this saying is when this person comes in to apologize for being an asshole, okay? And they may say to you, I'm apologizing, because they may realize maybe the fucking wrath of God came down on them and was like, you better apologize to Sagittarius for what you did. Otherwise, something's going to happen, but it's basically saying that the challenge here with this Ace of Wands is the emotional manipulation. Now, that doesn't mean that the person's going to do that, because we have this surrender your need to control people, surrender negative thinking. So Sagittarius, you may need to take a step back and say, trust your intuition on this. How do you feel when this person's bringing this? Do you really think that this is because the challenge here is determining whether or not this person is being emotionally manipulative to you. Okay? King of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. This is about defensiveness. So you may be defensive toward this energy, but you should also have faith. Know that the Most High is not going to come down and say to someone, go apologize for what you did and make things right and make this person an offer, if they're being emotionally manipulative and they're trying to fool you. Okay? You have to use your discernment, of course, but at the same time, have faith and trust in the Most High that they would not do that. Okay? Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, I got two cards. I have the Page of Wands in reverse, and I also have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so Page of Wands is, this could be very immature. This could be a younger person. This could be a very immature, way that they're doing this. The way that they're coming in to apologize, the way that they're coming in, to speak to you could be very immature. And then with the Chariot out here, it's kind of like, if you don't see things, if you're too defensive, Sag, they're gonna give up. Not give up, but not be able to move forward. So if it's like, if you're trying to control what this person's saying because you've thought about it for so long, and you want to try to control things, where you're going to sit there and say, oh, I could have told you this, or I could have told you that, or, oh, see, I was right, or this is the ego. This person's going to be like, well, what's the point? I tried to apologize. I'm coming to you the best way that I know how. And you're pushing it away. What else does Sagittarius need to know about this situation? The Lovers in reverse. Exactly. Like I was saying. All right. So this is about arguments. This is about regrets. It's about bad choices. Okay. So if you're defensive about this person, whatever they were juggling, making bad choices and having regrets, you can't sit there in your ego, Sagittarius, and say things like, oh, I told you so, or see, you should have listened to me, or trying to make them see things through your perspective. Okay. You have to be, okay, because that's going to very quickly self-sabotage the relationship. You're going to self-sabotage yourself, Sag. So do yourself a favor. Okay. Here's the energy that you need to let go of, okay? Because we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? Don't quit, okay? It's also about having weak boundaries. Don't let this person take advantage of you, okay? Because don't let this person take advantage of you. Don't let them just quickly run in on you, because we had that Knight of Wands energy, and I'm sorry, it doesn't have to end up with a roll in the hay. Okay, because that person can come in very quickly and just as quickly leave your life. Okay, don't let that be that. If this person is coming to you and they're saying, I'm sorry, I love you, or I whatever, or I want to work things out, or whatever, however they're going to say it, or let's do something together, or whatever it is, okay, start there. But don't let this person emotionally manipulate you or let your boundaries down. Don't let them step over that boundary that you have. Know what you know, sit in your power, and that's what you need to know. That's what you need to do, okay? So let's get some Oracle of Truth out here. What would this person like to say to Sagittarius? What would this person like to say to Sagittarius? I hope that you can forgive me one day. You can't make this up. I'm telling you. This person is coming and asking for forgiveness. It could be both of you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. What else is... I want to be more than friends. I'm becoming a better person, of course, is on the bottom of the deck. And one more. What does this person want to say to Sag? I'm afraid to contact you. Okay, so this person might be, a little bit intimidated to come towards you right now, Sag. Afraid to contact you with this and that. So that's why it's kind of surrender your negative thinking about this. Be in the energy of accepting apologies and forgiveness. That's why you're in the energy of the Five of Pentacles. You need to release that. Forgiveness is key. Unconditional love is key here. Everybody makes mistakes. So the fuck what, you were right. Okay? Everybody is on their own path. Everybody makes their own choices in life. And sometimes we mess it up. Don't act like you've never made mistakes before, Sag, because we all have. And I'm sure that there's been a point in your life where you can reflect back and you can say, I made the wrong decision. And that's why you may be feeling this energy of the Five of Pentacles right now, Okay, we're in the fives where there is regrets. There is, where you've done things or accepted things or whatever, where you could sit back and think, oh, I've been in this person's shoes. You can't judge someone, like my sister always tells me, you can't judge someone for thinking the way they did years ago or 2-3 weeks ago. With wisdom comes experience. This person is coming to you with a different mind, a different view on things, a different perspective, Sag. You're still stuck at the time when it happened. So you need to think of a moment in your life where you had a similar situation, because I'm sure you have, and think to yourself, well, how do I feel about this now? What did I learn? And meet that person halfway. Be open. Don't be sitting in the seat of judgment. Nobody wants to be judged by someone else for the mistakes that they've made. The only person that can judge is God. And I'm sure with the Hierophant out here that person did receive some judgment. Okay? Ease up, Sagittarius. The last card we have is victory and success. Okay? Don't let your boundaries down. Don't let this person overstep. Don't accept any bullshit. But keep things nice. Let me just pull a romance angel before we close. Okay? Make sure you do me a favor, Saggy, and hit that like button. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Okay, let's just get a romance angel. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And I'll leave you with that. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here. I will see you at another reading. If you would like to book a private reading with me, all the information will be detailed below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, Saggy. Bye-bye.